my darlings. Wowie. Okay. I am barely nervous. It's weird. Like, I was not nervous at all. It's just like a quick little second of nerves right now as I pressed it, but like, that's major. So, yay for me. Thank you for being here. Bringing in some Aquarian CEO vibes here today for this third day of ROGA. Very, very excited to be here. If you haven't checked out yesterday's, I think that'd be good to do just because, yeah, we went pretty deep. And also, if it was a bit like, what the fuck? Like, I understand that, yeah, it's different moving and like listening to the body. So today we're gonna deepen into it. I've got this vibe. Last night it came through of like, oh, this is what I want to bring today. Definitely the sounding. Obsessed with the sounding, as I mentioned and been mentioning, that the throat chakra just wants to clear. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna try to keep this one really short because the other one's been a little bit long. And I know that we all have not that much time. I mean, let's not say that, but like, time is true abundance, really, I feel. So, oh, I just got a little jittery. Okay, so we'll sound that out. So if you weren't around for yesterday's live, we were talking about, and we went into a journaling aspect of it, of feeling out what's our deepest, darkest, most shameful, intense secret. What are we hiding that we don't want anyone to see? And it actually kind of falls perfectly with like the Scorpio new moon. If you follow astrology, that's great. If not, that's great, whatever. But like, you can feel the energy of, yeah, this transformational energy. I feel this anyway. Definitely. So with that, we're gonna clear with the sound some of that, the shame. We'll be clearing the sound and also vibrating pleasure through our body as we do this. So again, like all of these, take it or leave it. You don't have to do it if it doesn't feel good to you, but just my only ask is that you try it and feel it, explore it through your body, just so that you can say she's a whack or it actually works for me. So you get to make the call, obviously. You are the guide of your own world. So, cha. What else do I want to say? Okay, quickly. Actually, we really need water, and I forgot to grab my water, so I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned. I can't believe I forgot the water. This is a crazy thing. Okay, so for today, yeah, we'll be vibrating. And then where this came from was, well, it's always, but yesterday it was like a vibe of like, oh, I really want to bring this here in this way, like this story. So last night, also I'm wearing black because I'm changing things, like the transformational Scorpio energy, you know? Yeah, and so last night I was at this Halloween little bash, and it was ecstatic dance, and it was really, really amazing. If you've never tried ecstatic dance, I definitely highly recommend. It basically is ROGA. It's like just being free with yourself, being expressive. Maybe it's like acting like a bit wild and strange and weird, and just letting yourself feel and be. And you're with other people doing the same, so you're just feeling the music. So once again, it's weird to have no music with these, but it's kind of a cool experience. I'm tapping into, I'm just kind of feeling it out. So last night we had this ecstatic dance, and then we went into a sound journey, like a sound bath, and it was really cool because my new friends / ancient friends, we were like, there's three of us, and basically kind of our heads were together, like, and we're it wasn't quite like that, but it was similar, like ish. And we were there, and through they're like playing the bowls and things, and we just were starting to hum, just like it started like a low key. My lovely friend Annette actually did it first and reminded me, like, oh, this is a nice permission to do this with the sound journey. And so I was like, so the three of us amigos, we would do different tones a little bit, and we'd kind of harmonize back in sync. Like, it was kind of like this cool, and we'd kind of go off each other a little bit, and then so I'm shaking, so maybe I am a little nervous. Spoke too soon. But yeah, and so what I felt was like, it was coming through strong. I'm like, wow, it's pretty wild that when we sound, we can invoke this pleasure through our body. And it just felt really cool to do it with these homies that were near me, because, you know, it just felt like amplified. So definitely, I'm hoping that you try out all the things that come through in these 77 days of ROGA. And yeah, really, really just trying this out too, because us doing this together is so powerful for all of us around the globe. It's us holding and being in our own energy field, instead of being like, oh my god, like, you know the drill, I feel. So yeah, so we'll just get right into it. So again, if you haven't went into that deep dark shame, maybe just give yourself a second to feel into, okay, what is it that I've been holding me back? What's been like a bit sticky and almost like this ugly feeling, if you want to call it that. Again, I'm just throwing out labels, and you can pick and choose however they feel and respond in your body. But yeah, so we'll go with that. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to add there. I don't think so. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so with that, we're gonna also, like I said earlier, sound out any of the things that want to move through. So if it's like we're refining the energy. So if you bring in this shame, this thing that you wouldn't touch with a 10-foot stick, like, bring that in, especially on today's wild Scorpio-ness. It's like there's a lot of power with that. So you can start to refine through the vibrational tone. And yeah, so just taking some deep breaths. So we'll just kind of gauge again, really just feeling embodied in our own self. Feeling your feet on the floor, or if you're sitting, hopefully not driving. If you are, do this later, please. Even though I sound during my drives too, but not closing my eyes. So deep breath in when you're ready. Okay, so we're gonna work with that. I want to put this on for fun, just for a little bit, because I want to have fun with this too. And this feels like pleasure to me, so we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna inhale, and just vibrating any sound that wants to come out. Ha. Maybe you want to shake with it. Ha. Making space in the body for this new vibrant energy, this pleasure energy. So our main focus is us coming back into the body. Deep breath in. And the reason why I got the urge last night to bring this here is because I felt like last night I was sounding longer than I normally do. It was like probably 15 minutes-ish of just straight sounding. which normally I just sound when I'm like in need of it. Like I'm like, oh, I need to like just move and sound. But this is like we were there for like 15 minutes. So I'd like to really spend some time with that. And again, your mind might go like, this is boring. This is like, what is going on? Like, I don't feel anything. Like, you might have all the thoughts that come through that are like taking you away from it. But if you can keep anchoring back to the breath, fucking powerful. So with the intention of refining that shame, refining anything that's been holding, moving it through with sound, So as you're doing this, just really trusting your body, trusting that you know where to go, you know what vibrational tone to move through your body. You can go try different pitches, just making space with the sound. Yay, thank you for joining, friends. So good to see you here. Yeah, and friends at the replay. Clearing and opening new energy. Thanking the past, thanking the old, thanking the stagnant energy, the stress. Letting it move if it's ready. Again, if you want to shake or dance or move or stomp, feel free. Stay with it, because I feel like you'll hit a point where you're like, oh wow, there's some opening. And if not, that's okay too. You can always come back and do this whenever as well. Wow, maybe making different sounds, stretching out that mouth. Feeling this freedom. Maybe it gets a little louder. Feeling your weirdo self, making space for her or him. So notice what's coming through your body. If it feels like too much, you can slow it down and stop. I'm starting to feel like that last one, I could feel like almost like it was like, ooh, I kind of feel like nauseous. Like I feel like, whoa, that was a lot of movement there. And then my hands felt vibrating. So again, trust that your body knows, like, you don't have to go too far. See your edges and just push them, but not too far, right? We want to be still keeping ourselves grounded in the experience. Maybe making some gibberish sounds. And maybe asking yourself, what does pleasure feel like in my body? Making space for more of that, more of this orgasmic bliss just rolling through. Using this time and space to just be with yourself, not with your phone. Well, I guess we are with our phone, but with ourselves. Maybe this pleasure has a color. Is there a color that you're vibrating through your entire body? I feel orange. I feel orange a lot. Oompa Loompa over here. Notice what colors, if any, are showing up for you. Making space for your royal, orgasmic, galactic self. Testing out like a child would, just playing around. Try not to force it. I feel like that last little one is a little forced. Trying to be natural with it. Again, we're in this like edgy discernment of what feels true and natural. So as we're refining this darkness that's been holding us, we're making space for more light in our body. Really powerful. So as we're here, asking yourself, just taking a second to ask, what is it that I'm wanting to vibrate through? Pleasure, possibly, yes, but also what else are you calling in? What else are you activating through every cell of your body as you vibrate and harmonize? I'm rolling my hips here too. It feels like important for me, like, to move with it. Feeling the warmth in your body. Making space. We can never just be sounding. It just comes so natural, the movement part with it. So follow your body and where it wants to go. It wants to take you, because yours, again, will probably look different than mine, which is the coolest part, I feel. Maybe you're making some animal noises. I don't know what kind of animal that is, but I was gonna make an animal noise there, but it didn't feel like, it felt like, nah, it doesn't feel like, it feels forced. So that might be another day. We'll bring more animal noises in. So keep staying with this. We're gonna not be too much longer with this, so really keep It doesn't have to sound pretty. I should have mentioned that earlier. One more minute here of just feeling and sounding and breathing. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Just making any kind of expressive sound that feels natural to you. Helps clear anxiety, helps refresh the body, gets that vagus nerve all feeling nice and good. Saw a bird fly. Letting yourself be your weirdo self as long as the day continues, but for this live, just a little bit longer, 20 more seconds. Alrighty, so if you want to just come back to some regular breathing, it might feel nice and warm now, like myself, and just breathing and noticing, how did that make you feel? How does your body feel? Feeling yourself grow a little taller with the shoulders back. Feeling this healthy pride inside. Honor of being here, if that is there for you. I get to be me. I get to be me in this life. How magnificent. Can you really deeply feel that? Into the core, into your depth. Can you feel, wow. Yeah, I can be hard on myself. I can be all vibrations and really low and up and all the things. But at the end of the day, I get to be me, and I get to be in my expression here in this wild, strange world that we're in. Coming back to that center, the center of the universe we are. Our own universe. We are the center. This is why we need to be proud of that. As the shame's there, but we can refine it and keep refining it so we can move to where we want and feel natural to be. So, yay. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, the sirens in the background. I know these city vibes. Not much longer here for Niskers. Leaving tomorrow, so we'll be in a new scenery, but I'm not gonna go live tomorrow, maybe Sunday, so stay tuned with this. I will keep you posted. And hello darlings, Kata, yay. So yeah, I hope that you have the most beautiful, magnificent weekend and day, and really just I just want to bring that invitation of opening pleasure into your world. We get so in this stress brain of I gotta go, I gotta blah, and it's so intense, and I get caught in it all the time, constantly. And so for me, all this is a practice too, obviously, and it's can I keep coming back? Can I keep coming back to invoking pleasure in my body? Through sound, if that feels good for you, or any other way that feels good to you. And also, can I bring more pleasure into my world, even if it's a cup of tea, or just staring at the sun when it's going down at sunset, or whatever, just really feeling that deep pleasure and true, absolute, actual abundance nature. So, I love you, and we'll talk maybe Sunday. But yeah, stay tuned with the next live. I'll see you later. I'm so awkward still. I love you. I love the awkward part of me too. Okay, mwah. Goodbye.